involved. Now, today specifically, we're focusing on one of ACI's #1 strategic goals, which is workforce development, which the YPs have taken on themselves to say, hey, we're going to help with the strategic plan. This is what we want to do to help the strategic plan. So I would love for you, Lydia, because you came up with the initial idea. Tell us a little bit more about Say Yes.
Well, I think a group of us definitely came up with this idea because we were all talking about the same thing. How can we help with retainment? How can we, once we get some really awesome young people in the industry, how can we keep them? And one of the best things I think that we can do for young people today is celebrate when they are doing a great job, showing up to work every day. So we wanted to figure out a way to celebrate our exemplary apprentices out in the field the same way we do with our exemplary college students, like scholarship, right? So we came up with the Skilled Trade Award in addition to the scholarship donation. And every year, the way we raise money for that award or those series of awards is typically through big events like Oktoberfest. And unfortunately, 2020 has really shut those types of things down. And we, back in March, we anticipated that we needed to get creative with what we were doing. And with a group like ours, we get very creative and we like to have a lot of fun. So we came up with this event, Say Yes to the Mess, and initially the idea was that we were going to have folks representing their companies get messy, as in food fight messy, just covered in some nasty stuff.
Yay,
eggs and
eggs.
flour, chocolate. But in light of everything really just staying the course the way it is, our executive director, Terry, came up with a fantastic idea to let's hold off on the food and put the money we would have spent towards that, make an extra donation, a special donation to the Cincinnati Free Store Food Bank. So we get to add that to our list of wonderful things that we're doing today. And that doesn't mean, though, that our participants are escaping a mess. No, it doesn't.
That's not how we roll.
And I feel that because I'm going to be involved in this at the end of the day, too. And so is Eric. Eric's going to be getting messy as well. So we are going to be starting here in just a minute. And before we get started, after we go through this, Erica is going to give us some information on how you can get involved with everything that we're doing. So if you feel like, oh, this is so cool and I want to be involved, we're going to talk a little bit more about that after we get started. But what we're really excited about is how successful this fundraiser was. And it's thanks to everybody who's participating today, both here and at home, watching. We originally had a goal of just $5,000.
Just $5,000.
But I think we came in a little bit over that, didn't we?
I think a little bit. We ended up raising, thanks to everybody who's watching and participating, $12,160 for the ACI Skilled Trade Awards and ACI YP Scholarship.
That's so exciting. Thank you all so much. High fives. Yes. Yeah. When you have people like Valley Interior Systems, who's getting set up right now, it's really exciting. And I know those folks at Valley Interior Systems are super excited about this one because Todd Blust is their safety officer. So when he is on the scene, you better have your stuff set up.
It's cold.
And it's cold. It's for real. And I'll tell you, the person over there getting him messy, that is Niani Napier. And earlier today, you heard us shout out to Niani because she was talking to us in the live chat, which you can do too.
Yes, talk to us.
Talk to us in the chat. We're happy to talk to you.
Thanks, Niani.
Yeah, thanks, Niani. Niani is a graduate of Woodward Career Technical High School.
Talk about a powerhouse woman.
She's not just a graduate. She was the valedictorian.
Amazing.
2016? 2017? And she has been integral part of our school outreach program.
Absolutely.
So we're ready when you're ready.
Oh, are you?
Yes! Go, Niani! I think she's enjoying this a little bit too much. I love it.
Enjoying it. She knows how to do it. That's the way to do it. Charlie, are you taking notes?
This all day.
That's how you do it. That's how it's done. Oh, I love it. I hope everybody at Valley over there is checking this out. I hope John Strasser is tuning in.
Oh,
Justin.
Man.
Alex Anderson, I know you're eating this up.
Oh, my gosh. Niani, are you having fun?
Yes.
Todd, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I think she missed the spot, though. Right here.
Don't worry. We'll get that with the pie.
Oh, there. Yes, there you go, girl.
That's perfect. Perfect. We love it.
Oh my
A
gosh.
volunteer is always showing up in a big way for workforce. Here we go. Here we go. This is the best
Oh,
part. Always.
There's this one.
Oh, spread it around, girl. There you go.
That's the way it's done. It truly is it.
Can I do the wipers? Okay.
Okay, here we go. Icing on the cake.
3, 2, 1, go! So Todd, is this a safe act? Would you
I
promote
had
the?
my glasses on the whole time.
We just need better windshield wipers, right?
Oh, that is
Shaving
so
cream really
funny.
keeps them from fogging up.
Oh, there we go. We're keeping them from fogging
I took
up.
them off. I do apologize.
Todd has participated in so many of our outreach
yes.
programs, from our building sheds
Yep.
to building benches. He is always there. And the kids really. Todd's getting back Niani over there.
Oh my gosh, yes, and it's the workforce development efforts. It's the route that Niani took in life, and just the valedictorian going on and going into construction.
Yeah.
And you know, it's the events too. I know that I've been talking to Justin a lot with, ironically, as we have their safety director here, about the clay shoot.
Yes.
Getting ready for the clay shoot.
Yeah.
It's just a great time, and they are just
Oh, there's
amazing.
Charlie Fisher.
Oh, next one's coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
What an awesome group of people. I know that John works with you very, very closely.
Yeah,
with
so
Spirit of
John is with the Spirit of
Construction.
Construction, and he works really closely with us for the Construction Career Advocacy Programs Committee, which is fairly new as we kind of evolve what we're doing.
Yes.
But he does play a huge role in that committee because the reaching out to the young people, it seems to be what is really important to
Yes.
Valley Interiors. You know, they're really devoted to the pipeline,
Yes.
building this
Gotta fill
pathway
that
from the
pipeline.
classroom to construction. And one of the wonderful things about Niani, her story, she'll be the first one to tell you that she didn't want to go to college.
Yeah.
And being the valedictorian, the pressure that you receive from the school administration and counselors to go to college is massive.
Yeah.
And she's in a program, or she was in a program at Woodward Career Technical High School where you are set to be employed. You know, in the construction program, you're looking for an employer. Meanwhile, her counselors are telling her, go to college, go to college, go to college. And here comes Justin Tolby and John Strasser into her classroom for a little event, you know, just to kind of meet the students and talk about what they do. They meet Niani, and she just stands out. And if you've ever met Niani before, you would understand why.
She is fantastic.
Well, they ended up giving her a scholarship to Cincinnati State to study construction at Cincinnati State and begin working.
Yeah.
You know, to say that we acknowledge that you want to be in construction. We acknowledge that you are also extremely intelligent and at the top of your class, and we want to help you do both of those things and celebrate both of those things for you. So now she is I think it's a assistant project engineer. I don't remember. Niani. She's not listening to me. I don't want to shout into the microphone.
Something that really that you said that I really kind of stick to is that they had a scholarship for her to go to school and work while she was in school.
Yeah.
Now, I worked while I was in college. I'm sure you worked
Oh my
while
gosh,
you were in culinary school.
I was in culinary school.
Yeah, so when you were in culinary school, I was in college. We both worked, but I still came out with, even full ride in-state, I still came out with debt.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I just paid that off this year.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, it's something to think about that, you know, as a parent, and I speak to the parents out there, that if you have a child that's looking at their different opportunities and options, it's okay to, if your kids want to look into something like construction, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just trying to figure out what was going on.
Get it. Niani, yeah.
Come on over.
Come here. Yeah, come here.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
We've been doing this all day.
It's just like a classroom. It's just like our classroom.
Come on, girlfriend.
Here, take this. So this is Niani, right? I was telling him all about you. how you help me out all the time with my classroom stuff in Valley. And we want to know really why do you participate in ACIYP?
I participate because for the experience and to be able to network more.
Yeah.
And I really believe that it's going to help me in my future, years to come. So
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's all about taking those next steps, networking, resourcing, what are we doing? And that's what ACI wants to help do. ACIYP sets up these types of things to try to give back. And one of the reasons your voice is so important as a young person is to kind of figure out what's the best way to do that.
Yes.
What do we need to do? What do we need to pay attention to? And I think for ACIYP, one of those things is the people who are even younger than us.
Yes.
Right? And figuring out what do we do to support them on their pathway to these types of careers. So
if you had one thing that you could say to young men and women, young boys and girls that are confused or don't know what to do, what would you tell them?
don't know what to do. Well, I mean, if it wasn't for me going to a high school where they had career techs and stuff like that, then I would definitely say go there and start looking at career options early, and never let anybody tell you that you can't do whatever you want to do.
Yes,
So.
That's
don't
awesome.
let people tell you can't do something.
Yeah.
That just makes me want to do it even more.
Shout out to Woodward High School.
Yes, go Woodward.
Love our people over there. Awesome. Well, thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for coming
Deanna.
in
I
today.
had fun.
Yeah, we're having
Did
fun
Todd
too.
have fun?
Oh yeah, he had fun.
Good. Thank you.